Alright, so I'm playing some H1Z1 today, so I'm thinking I'll start off here with a little tutorial. Um, kind of a crafting tutorial and a basic survivals tutorial here. So if you hit, let's see, C is crouch, random controls, X is sit down, Z is go prone. I brings up your inventory. So if you bring up your inventory, you got your character loadout, where it's got your health, stamina, energy, hydration, your gear. On your right is your containers. So I've got this backpack which holds 1,000 bulk. They measure things in bulk. So I think you start off with just a little fanny pack that kind of like carries 100 bulk. Your shirt is 100 or no 90, and your pants are usually 100. And so one of the first things, if you go to crafting, actually if you go to discovery, so if you go to discovery, you can learn how to make new things by taking items in your inventory and putting them over here. So see, it says there are 9 recipes to find. Add more components to begin discovering recipes to make them. And so like something else, if it's lit up, that means you can add that. So like I could add an empty bottle, and it says there's one possible unknown recipe. If none of your items are highlighted, you will need to scan to find the final component, which I haven't found yet. But so once you find the recipe too, it doesn't remove the items. You just learn the recipe, and then you can craft it if you'd like by going to crafting. In crafting, so right off the bat, I believe you start with bandage, campfire, metal bar, and wood plank, I believe is what you started with. So it shows what ingredients you need in order to craft these things. So like a bandage is 2 scraps of cloth, which I have, and that's why it's in green, because I can make that. Blackberry juice, you see it's about 75% green, which means I've almost got all the items. I've got the blackberries. I need purified water. So one thing with water, it's really good to carry empty bottles, because empty bottles allow you to, if you come over here by the water, I can now I'm in the water, I can now go to these empty bottles, right click it, select use, and it'll actually fill the empty bottle with this dirty water. See, and so I can do this with all of these. And getting dirty water, it's not the best water. It does hydrate you, but it'll also make you sick, so it lowers your health. So in order to rectify that, you take the dirty water, you go and create a campfire, which I can't do at the moment because I need logs to make a fire. So I know that nearby the city that I'm at, there's actually some campfires that are set in the world that you can go and use. So I'm actually trying to get there. Now, one of the biggest parts of survival in this game, of course, food and water are a necessity. And I think the best source of food and water early on in the game is these bushes, because these bushes have berries. So if you just walk over these bushes and press E, you pick up blackberries. And so, I mean, you find these blackberry patches, and you just run around and get these. And, you just spam your E button as you're running around. You'll also pick up branches. But each berry only takes up one spot. So if you go back to your inventory now, see my hydration is at 22%, my food is at 77%. You just go over here to these berries, which I now have 32 of. Each berry roughly gives you 1 to 2 of hydration and food, or hunger for energy. So if you just eat one, you'll see it goes up 22%. And you can just eat these berries all day. So you just right click, go to eat. Right click, go to eat. Right click, go to eat. See, it just keeps going up. But crafting, it's really easy to find wood in the world. So starting off and making a basic wood hut is really simple, because you can go find crates and break them apart. I believe you can use your fists to break them even. But from there you can you go to discovery, you take that wood plank, you put it on here, and it'll allow you to create wood sticks. If you combine a wood stick and a wood plank, it'll allow you to make a... I actually haven't done it in this one yet. This server that I'm on, when you die, it wipes all of your items. But so you combine a wood stick and a wood plank, it'll allow you to make a wooden door. I believe several wood planks allow you to make a small hut. Making a bow is really beneficial. Early on in the game, a lot of what people do is they'll take their shirt, and if you select shred here by right clicking on your shirt, select shred, it'll allow you to make scraps of cloth. So you get these 3 scraps of cloth. If you have 6 scraps of cloth, you can learn how to make a satchel. If you have a scrap of cloth and a wooden stick, you'll make a makeshift bow. If you have a scrap of cloth, a wooden stick, and a plank of wood, it'll allow you to make a bow igniter that you can use to start a fire, which is actually what I really need to make right now, because I need to start this fire. I started off the game with a flare, which I was able to use to start the fire the first time, but I now need a fire starter, so I need to make myself one of those. So I need to find a wooden crate so they can break it apart. But those are basically the basics of survival. I guess you can like and subscribe if you like this video. Let me know. Let me know if you're needing any advice or help in the game, and I'd be happy to make a video that would work with that, or even answer you in the comments below. That's basically it for the basics of the game. It's a pretty fun game. You know, it's another one of these basic kind of DayZ clones. It's a lot easier. I actually consider it closer to Rust than to DayZ. So that's about it to start off with. I think that's pretty good to get you started early on, because that bow is very... Oh, to make arrows. I didn't tell you how to make arrows. Arrows is basically just 2 sticks. You know, you get two wooden sticks, and you're able to make an arrow. See this branch, you can use it to... It'll actually tell you if you highlight it. Like, this branch can be used as a weapon, or it can be used to craft torches and spears. But, yeah, like this broken metal came from a item that I had that I broke down. And, like, actually not broke down, but here comes this guy. I'm having issues with the bow. Come on. See, my bow has been acting really strange lately. Like, see, now I'm injured, so now I'd have to actually, like... I don't think he hit me enough that you'll notice if you keep bleeding, then you'll need to bandage yourself. But the zombies are really slow, so it's not too much of a worry with the zombies. It's more of the other people in the world to start off with. Alright, well that's it. I'll create another video a little later, and kind of like a second part to this tutorial. So, I'll see you guys later.